All right. So, last time, you guys continued on your travels from Swazu to Willand in search of Graz Renew and Somar. After waking up, you had a couple days of not too much excitement, decent weather. I think it rained one day, but otherwise nothing too crazy happens. However, you did encounter a weird magic patch, but it's the Feywild-ish area, so it's not too surprising when stuff like that happens. But then you also did encounter an avatar of the goddess Lyra, the goddess of joy, who wanted you to call her Emily. She requested that you assist her in a duty that she could not fulfill, and you guys went underground through a mausoleum and cleared out a bunch of undead. Uh, and as you cleared it out, figured out what was causing the evil, you realized that somebody had taken the divinity out of a necklace to make that area no longer protected and sacred. But you found a total of 200 gold pieces, a few potions of healing, and then some standard weapons, shields, and armor, which you guys went through and collected all that stuff and were carrying it. So you could sell it at the town, the next town that you guys get to. And when you came back out, she, instead of granting you boons, well, I guess she did grant you a boon, just not in the form of an individual boon each. She granted you a boon in the form of a horse and a cart. So, you guys traveled for the rest of the afternoon until it got dark. You decided to rest for the night, and you find yourselves at the beginning of a long rest with your horse and your cart, which I imagine has all of the equipment that you found in the underground area, so you don't have to carry it on your persons. And that is where we find ourselves now. What would you guys like to do?
I need to check if I have wood carving tools.
Do you have wood carving tools?
I do not have wood carving tools.
You can certainly locate them at whatever town you come across next.
Yeah. Uh, who wants to take the first watch?
I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check, please.
24.
Oh, jeez. As you are resting, keeping an eye out, tonight's very peaceful. Nothing too wild happens. There are some clouds that pass by in the sky, but most of your watch is entertained by the snoring of the horse for the whole time, who is not quiet about his snoring. But it is peaceful in its own kind of way. But your shift goes by without any problems. Who wants to take the next one?
Who are you waking up?
If I roll odd, it's you. If I roll even, it's Imric.
All
Yes,
right,
Imric.
Emric it is.
Ah, yes, sir.
13.
All right.
All right. All right.
I'll take it.
The horse is still snoring very loudly. But with a 13, nothing really catches your eye. Nothing crazy happening, other than I imagine the multitude of ideas that you were having for your car. But yeah, the your shift goes by, your watch goes by without any problems at all.
I'll send Buddy over to wake up Genevieve.
'Kay.
By licking her face.
You are awoken by a slobbery fey dog
Please
licking
don't
you in the
kill the dog.
face.
I'm gonna decide how I feel about that. Give me a second.
Please don't kill him. I beg you.
Who just hey
Yeah, I'm cool with
listened?
it.
I just heard Navi who hey listened. Mm.
There is apparently a soundboard in our Discord that's hey listen.
Is there? Things I don't
It's
know.
for our server.
Things I don't know.
Wait, what?
Oh no, we're gonna be too distracted by this now. Oh, there it is. Might be the only one, but
Yeah.
Specific. Yeah.
Nice.
anywho, I'm gonna get distracted. No.
I know. We're all gonna get way too distracted. Anywho, yeah, I'm cool with it. I will not attempt to murder any fey doggos, and I will wake up and do my duty of taking one.
Okay.
So,
Give me that perception check. 15. All right. Yeah. Same for you. Nothing too crazy. You hear the horse snoring like a crazy person, but you're awake as the sun starts to rise, and you can make breakfast if you so choose.
I was about to say I want to make breakfast.
Go
I
for it.
don't. I feel like Genevieve's breakfast would be very utilitarian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like it's food. It's edible, and that's all it is.
who the hell needs seasoning?
Yeah. Seasoning is for the weak.
The exact opposite of the last character.
Everything must be seasoned properly. No seasoning,
was-
no breakfast.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what I'm making breakfast out of, but it's very bland. It's like just toast, no butter, or it's like just a boiled egg with
It's
nothing else.
it's basically dry bread rations and hardtack, and some
Yeah.
toss that in some boiled water and soften
Lovely.
it just a little bit.
Yeah. I just like warm it up a smidge just to make it feel like I cooked.
Fair.
You make it for everyone?
Yeah. I make you all breakfast.
Aw.
It's gonna be funny if there's no just for you and the horse.
Oh.
You guys wake
Thank
up to a warmed over set of travel rations. Well, you also have the traveling rations that they gave you from the inn that you stayed in back in Swazoo. So if you want those, you do have those nicer ones, or their meats and cheeses and actual breads. Or
I
you
was
can,
gonna.
Oh.
or you can be utilitarian and
Shoot.
just go with what you made.
Yeah, I'm gonna commit to what I did.
Okay.
I don't need to retcon it.
I'm
Alright.
gonna sneak some cheese with Genevieve's breakfast. So I'll just eat them both. And then it'll actually taste good.
All right. So you guys wake up to breakfast. You complete long rests. So
Thank God.
get all your
And
spell slots, all your HP, all your features.
No sorcery points left.
Yeah, you guys burned through a bunch of your resources yesterday.
Thank God. Sweet.
Did I hit long rest button already?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yes.
guys,
Yes, I did.
we gotta come up with a name for this horse.
We could call it horse.
Genevieve, we need something more creative.
She looks over at her hawk named Hawk and is like, I see no problem with this.
Listen, we gotta put it up to a vote. Marin, do you have a name for the horse?
But this is
Horsey.
voting.
Horsey? Oh my god.
I am okay with
Okay.
horsey. I would accept horsey if we have to.
Well, there's okay. Is it
Yeah.
horsey? Are we okay with horsey?
Oh, horsey. You seem to be the only one with a problem with that name. Do you have a better suggestion?
You know, not at the moment, actually.
You got all that figured out.
Is our horse's name Horsey? Can we? How about its name holder's Horsey? And if we come up with something better, we'll give it a new name. Open to change.
subject to change.
I mean, shit, we could just call it that. You want to just name it subject to change?
Yeah. That's. I think that's what we should call it.
Subject to
Should we
change.
just name it name holder?
No, subject to change.
Subject to change.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Marin,
because
how about
here's
you?
out of character. Here's what I like about subject to change is it reminds me of the stupid racehorse names. Like
Mhm.
like that feels like the type of thing that someone would name their dumb racing horse, and so that's why I like it.
Fantastic. You know what? It's more creative than horsey. STOC.
Stock.
Stock. His name is Stock.
Just stock. Subject to change. That's funny. So just STOC. Subject to change.
If
Okay.
we're really serious, like if we're mad at him, we use his full name.
Hey, stock. Get out of here.
Is
Subject to
this
change.
horse a him?
You can look and very clearly see yes, it is.
Big. Stock. Nice meeting you, Stock.
The horse doesn't seem to react one way or the other to you naming it.
Like karate.
It's like sure. So you do know that you have 2 days of travel left if you go via horse at full tilt. If you with that horse like dashing the whole day. If you go at like a regular like horse travel, it's like 3 days or 4 if you just go like walking speed.
Snow
So
in a one-horse open sleigh.
let's get y'all over to your little travel page here. And somebody roll me a D1 hundo.
I think it's my
Who
turn.
was it last time?
Go for it.
I was gonna say
Jeff.
I do not remember at all whose
Yeah.
turn it
It
is.
was my turn. 5.
5.
Wish.
It's not wish.
Is it the same list that you shuffle?
It's a list that modifies when certain things disappear. So like you can only encounter that lady you encountered last time one time. So she's still on my list. I've just taken her number assortment away because you won't see her do the same thing you just did last time again. So she's
Maybe
there,
there's
so I
another
remember.
amulet.
Maybe another amulet with the same lady with the same problem.
Yeah. Who knows, man?
That's funny. Roll me a d4 on top of that.
Oh, shoot. 4 owl bears.
As you are traveling through the day, either give me a Arcana or Nature DC 15 or Wisdom.
I don't think I'm good at
Arcana
any of those.
or
Give me a second.
nature.
Arcana,
All of them?
Nature, or Survival. One of the 3.
Someone else roll.
26. Okay. As you as you are traveling, your connection to nature kind of tingles very strongly in the back of your head, and as you kind of look around, you feel that danger is very quickly approaching, and you need to seek cover.
Oh.
No, like I told the group this, and I will cast Druidcraft to check the weather, as I about to say.
As you look at your Druidcraft, you see that it basically looks like hurricane force winds. That's the best that your cantrip can show. You know it's probably more than that, but the best that it can show is that there is extensive winds approaching.
How do we get a horse and carriage to cover?
Unbuckled maybe, and then tie down the cart, and
Or is there...
I think
I
we
mean,
just go
just-
through and we just say, if you fuck with us, you die, and that is it.
Is there...
that's not how nature works, lady.
Yeah, I'm
just by, like...
Are you
looking
sure? I'm
around.
pretty sure that's how everything works.
Yeah, I guess you can tell the god, but we are not there yet.
Genevieve, go swing at the clouds, man.
The old man yells at cloud.
But just
Um,
with a quick look around, Is there a cave or anything that we can like take shelter in, or no?
Roll me a quick perception check.
Quick perception. Quick perception.
You see that there is a small cave. It looks like it's big enough for all of you. It won't necessarily be comfortable, like super comfortable, if you have all of you, your horse, and your cart inside of it. But you can all fit. It'll be snug.
Shoot. Everybody, get to the cave.
As you guys get into the cave, within about a minute after you first realized that something was wrong, as you're fitting everything into the cave, supernaturally powerful winds start to pick up. There is dust and dirt everywhere. Large rocks are being flung around. Debris is being flown around. Sand and grit. You see that the trees and the natural area outside of you is just being battered for like slashing damages. There's slash marks appearing over all of it. And for the start of every one of the outside world's turns, it's going to take 4 damage. And these winds are going to last, oh god, 40 hours.
What?
What?
Oh my
It's
god.
1d4 times 10 hours, and I rolled a 4. So, you guys are stuck in this cave for 40 hours.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my detect person thing and see if the guy is also hiding in this cave with us.
Roll your detect, what is it, detect person or locate creature?
What?
Locate creature, that's what it is.
And it goes out to 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
You do not feel it in this cave with you.
Darn it.
You guys can certainly go out and traverse the storm if you wish, but it lasts 40 hours and you will take 40 damage at the start of every turn. Or 4 damage at the start of every turn, yeah.
I was gonna say 40 at the end of every turn means I would die.
Literally,
Oh,
like,
God.
in 1 minute, less than a minute, I'm dead.
You know from... Actually, all of you can give me history or religion checks.
I'm rolling pretty good, dude.
Alright. Marin, you know from your studies that sometimes magic from different realms and different planes that aren't always connected find a way to create a connection to the realm that you guys live in, or the one that you are playing on. And these are often known as eldritch storms, and this is a Flaywind eldritch storm.
Okay.
So,
As we got into the cave, I gonna just do Druidcraft, and do I see this thing for the next 40 gonna last longer than 24 hours?
Yep.
Because that's what my
It
weather
will-
report gonna.
yep, your weather
Tell
report
me.
will show that at least for 24 hours this is going on. So you don't know in character how long this will go on, but you know that your cantrip tells you at least for the next 24 hours this is going on.
Okay.
Substantial cover or shelter is the only thing that provides protection against the flensing grit.
Okay. So then,
This is the worst thing that has ever happened to me.
Well, shit, guys.
I
I
gotta.
got a couple of storybooks, but other than that, I don't know what we're doing for the next 24 hours.
Jean is
I
going
don't
to exercise for the next 24 hours, just pumping iron.
And just pumping iron and rocks.
No, I have two weights in my inventory that I got from somewhere.
You got them from, that's right, you took them from your training at the very
Yeah,
beginning.
yeah. I
Cool.
have weights in my inventory.
She does have weights. She did choose to bring weights.
Yeah, okay.
Wow.
I mean, as a Goliath, I can carry a lot of weight before I get encumbered. And, you know, if I really need to
Literal
get rid of... Yeah, if I have to get rid of literal weights eventually, then, you know, I will. But...
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my dark vision and prepare Thorn. something. Couldn't
Okay.
find it. Basically, what
Is
I'm doing
there-
is a second level spell and have Thorn cover the entrance.
Oh, like entangle?
Yeah, no, let me find that again.
Spike growth?
Yeah, spike growth.
You're gonna cover the entrance of this cave with spike growth. Perfect.
Just
Dude,
so we
wait.
don't come,
So
you know.
I bet like would everything like die? Like birds flying around just in the forest is just gonna litter the floor? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yeah, unless they flew away from it or flew out of it.
I mean, shoot.
Uh-huh.
I bet. What if? Wait, guys. What if like a bear or something dies out there, or like some really cool creature, and then we could just like skin it and get the fur, because fur sells for a lot. I think. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think it would.
Depends on the buyer, but perhaps.
Well, shoot, Genevieve, you might have showed me how to like a good workout routine while we're stuck here. How do I get stronger?
Well, you take the weight and you go up, down, up, down, up, down.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
There
Gotcha.
there are a variety of ways that you can go up, down, and like demonstrates like a bicep curl, and then like the
Ah.
like the thing where you like lean over and do the tricep exercise. But like she demonstrates with every exercise how it's basically just weight goes up, weight goes down, weight goes up, weight goes down
Okay.
for every exercise.
Well, shoot. I'll try doing that with you until I get bored.
Go ahead and roll me a strength saving throw for 1, and then a constitution saving throw for 2, Emmerich. So you can't do very many reps, but you can do lots of sets. So you can only maybe do it like 2 or 3 times before you just can't lift it.
Gotcha.
But then you have the constitution to keep going at it for longer than you thought. You surprise yourself
Damn.
and Genevieve. But you're not moving a lot, which makes sense because you're not a very strong person. But you do have the ferocity to keep going.
Shoot.
It's all about the
I think
I
tries
am
sometimes.
disappointed. I am disappointed by his inability to do the high weights, but impressed by his ability to keep going.
Yeah, you're a low rep, high set kind of person.
Man, Genevieve, you only have one kind of weight. I'm not there to like. I can't do a ton of these yet. But I'll probably like do that for an hour until I'm just bored of going up, down, up, down.
All right. As you guys are doing that, once you look over and you see that Marin has fashioned a security wall out of natural spikes that are growing out of the ground, vines and spikes and thorns.
And I will say that to the crew and be like, it's gonna last for at least the next 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh, it
This
only lasts for 10 minutes, but but we can
Wait,
say
what?
the spell only
Oh,
lasts
the-
for 10 minutes.
Ah, shit.
But we'll say that because it's kind of an out of combat use and it's not like you're trying to go anywhere or use it for anything really crazy other than making a secure door, that it can last a little bit longer. But eventually the winds of the outside are what kind of break it down, and the spikes do get slashed apart by the flaying winds of the outdoors. And you guys get woken up, I would say, in the late afternoon, early evening, when you kind of just dozed off out of boredom. You wake up to all of a sudden gusts blasting through and the whistling and flaying of wind battering the inside of the cave where you guys are.
Is
It's
Are there
still
any-
going.
Are there any like loose large rock inside the cave?
Yes, there are a couple larger rocks that you were mainly using to like sit against and sit on, but yeah.
I'm gonna ask Jean's help to see if we can move those to the closer to the entrance. I don't know if they're big enough to fit to block it in any way, but
Well, if you guys want to make strength or athletics checks, you certainly can try and make a rock door to block yourselves in.
I'm not doing anything. I'll help out.
I'll push a rock to make a rock door.
Can't really do much.
Do you want me to do
Athletics or strength, whichever you prefer.
athletics or strength? I guess athletics.
Okay.
It's the same roll for me anyway.
With a combined 39, it takes you guys some effort because you're kind of pushing against the wind that is like pushing its way
I'm
in.
a little tired from my exercising.
And
all
you
day.
are tired. And the flay winds do not feel the best. As you are catching some slashing damage, we'll say that you guys take a total of just 4 damage just from the time, because you're pretty much being covered by this rock, but there are some that does catch you and catch like in the cheek and in the face, and you guys catch a few little slashes of the wind. But you do, after some effort, manage to plug the entrance to this cave. And we'll say that the entirety of the 40 hours goes by, and you guys can have a long rest. There's nothing in here that's going to, nothing in here is going to get you.
Yay.
And you kind of listen, and after almost 2 days of being stuck in this cave, your horse has gone to the bathroom in here a few times. You guys have eaten, hung out. This place is ready for you to leave. You're ready to leave.
Get us out of here,
But
man.
you guys notice that the flay winds have died down, and it's likely safe to maneuver outside. However, it is at this point, because it's been 40 hours from when you started. It's dark. It's late evening, so you can either try and push through the night, or you can try and camp out through the night and start back in the day. It's up to you.
Man. We've been sitting here all day,
It's
guys. I say we just
basically
go
it's
for it.
basically midnight right now. So of the following day.
What does it look like outside? I would say I light up like a torch or something. No, I don't even do
The
that.
ground, the paths look very blown over. Like there's been lots of dirt and grass and downed bushes, branches, and trees everywhere. You see that a lot of the trees haven't broken or fallen apart, but they do have many, many, many slashes on them from the winds. There are some dead animals laying around, some birds. There are a few deer that have been completely ravaged by these flay winds. But yeah.
Is there any like animal that's in more complete shape?
No.
That's not like
Nope.
shattered.
They've all been very much flayed and destroyed.
Oh.
Are there any?
Well, so we can have a barbecue dinner.
Yeah, let's get some good meat, guys. Are there like, I don't know, good animals that I know have like sort of valuable pelts?
All
Maybe just
the
move
all the
away.
animal pelts that you can see are very much destroyed by the flay winds.
Ah. Wow.
And
So
there
it's
goes
12 a.m.
our industry.
So it's like midnight. So are we gonna travel at night, or should we wait until the first light of the day?
Honestly, I'm so sick of waiting. I say we just go for it.
Okay.
If we go for like, if it's midnight now, we go for like 8 hours and then take a nap, and then 8 hours and then go another. Our sleep schedule will be messed up for a while.
What if we go for like 4 hours right now, and then maybe
And then right
like
when it was brightening up, we will go to sleep. No, c'est impossible. No,
The
que faire
horse can
ça?
only
oh,
travel for
Genevieve, come on!
the horse can
want
only
to be
travel for
there.
8 hours.
Oh right, but like if we take a long rest, can the horse not start again?
I mean, yeah, the horse could start again. The horse can only travel at full speed for 8 hours. The horse can trot for like a full day of travel with you guys. But if you wanted to go like full pelt speed, it can only go for 8 hours. Then it has to rest for effectively a long rest before it can do anything else at all. If it just went like, so by full pelt, I mean it's like dashing the whole time. So it's going its speed plus its movement plus it's basically doing a dash action for 8 hours straight. Whereas if it just does its movement speed, it can go for the 8 hours travel with you guys and then not have to, or can travel with you guys and then not have to immediately take a long rest.
What if we go? What if we start slow, and we'll go slow for a bit, and then we can stop and take a rest, and then we can continue going slow. I want to get there as quickly as possible, but at this point, I'm starting to get discouraged that he is still going to be there.
Let's probably normal speed first. Like, let's go that first. Get
Yeah,
up, I think.
I bet if we just trot, we'll be able to go until it gets nighttime today or tomorrow, whichever one.
Since we got how long does dark? Since we got the long rest, I'm gonna change my spell back from spike growth to dark vision.
Okay.
And I will give Genevieve dark vision.
All right.
Ooh.
So you guys are gonna
Oh,
travel. Okay. As you guys start traveling, somebody go ahead and give me a D100 roll, please.
Is it my turn or yours?
I would love to do it.
It's all yours, man.
Thank you. What a lame number. Not special at all.
Is it the same number I
Fine.
rolled earlier?
Nope. You rolled a not 31. What did you roll? You rolled a
5.
You rolled a 5. Yeah, you went on the low side. All right, you got yourself a 30, 31. So, with a 31, you guys, as you're traveling through the night, you come through a small patch. By small patch, I mean it's like 100 yards in length and width. It's like the size of a football field. Compared to the forest, it's a small patch of bioluminescent glowing mushrooms.
Oh, I know what to do with mushrooms. You eat them. That worked so great last time.
Genevieve,
No,
Genevieve,
that's how we met
calm
each other.
down.
Hey, that
We
wasn't in
need-
character. I didn't say it with a French accent.
Oh,
It wasn't in character.
Whoopsie. Okay, cool mushrooms. Can I pick some? Maybe no, dude. I bet these are so common. No one's gonna want to buy them. Never mind.
Y'all can roll medicine, nature, or survival.
Can I get something bonus with my herbalism kit?
Medicine, nature.
Yeah.
or
You can just roll with advantage.
That's no advantage, but I guess the numbers do count.
23, 15. These are magically infused mushrooms. There are ones of all different colors. There are 10 different colors. So, and you know that typically mushrooms of the magical variety do typically have some effects if consumed or cooked or, utilized in other ways.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm picking all of them. All of the different colors.
One of each color?
Can I do like 3
You
of
can
each
do
color?
as many as you want of each color.
And whatever mushrooms he doesn't take, I'm just gonna take, and just be like
I'd
handful
like to do.
handful of mushrooms.
Do
I'd love
you...
to do 4 of each color.
Okay. Yeah, just say you have 40 magic mushrooms, 4 of each color.
Gotcha. 40 magic mushrooms. Oh god, I love drugs.
Do you wish to try any of them?
Which one is the least threatening color? I like to try like the coolest, not like a warm color. Like I want to do a light blue if there's
Alright.
one like that.
How about this? Odds or evens? We'll go this route.
Evens. Evens are cooler.
Okay. And then we'll say roll me. Actually, just roll me a d10 until you get an even number. 2. Okay. And now roll me a. Do you want high or do you want low for numbers?
Low.
All right. So I'm gonna roll a d100
I've been rolling
and
low.
45. Okay, cool. So you eat this light blue mushroom, and as you finish consuming it, everything in your body starts to feel a little weird, and you feel like all that weight training that you did over that time with Genevieve is starting to pay off as you feel yourself grow in all directions and your weight um, increases. You double in height,
Whoa.
width, depth. You get 8 times heavier, and you are now considered large, and you are actually bigger than Genevieve
Oh my gosh.
for 1 hour.
Genevieve, give me the weights. Give me the weights. This is important.
I reluctantly give you the weights. I could still
I,
beat you up if I wanted to.
Um,
I don't doubt that. But I just
you
start pumping.
you
on
have
you, man.
advantage on strength checks and saving throws, so go ahead and give
Big,
me some
big.
advantage. We'll do athletics check advantage since you're now just doing it on the fly as big boy.
That's Arcana.
There's all right, 15. Yep, you're just pumping.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this feels good.
Now roll me a Constitution saving throw, just straight.
Just straight.
Uh-huh.
Shoot.
You are able to
Oh.
just rep out sets. You can do this for the whole hour if you want, or while you're walking and traveling.
Will I get stronger if I do, or is this like not
Um,
counting to it because my muscles are gonna shrink?
We'll say that it can
Like a
work
slightly?
towards. We'll say that it'll give you a temporary buff to your athletics checks for
Dude.
+1 for 1 day.
I got a pump. I got a pump going. Yes, sir.
So you're just gonna sit here and pump
And
out
then
weights for
after
an
that,
hour.
introduce him to the gym.
Honestly, I feel like I would not do that. I'd get pretty bored.
Okay.
So
you can
I'd
start
just give it-
running.
You could run, yeah.
Yeah, you can start running because we are not letting you sit on the car
you are
for an hour.
you
Yeah,
are
I'll
too big
just-
for the cart at this moment.
I'll just walk with
Okay.
stock.
All right. Does anybody else eat any of the mushrooms?
No, I'm not gonna eat them, but I'm clocking that mushrooms equal big, regardless of if there's any other potential downsides. Mushrooms equal big.
All right.
I'm not gonna try it now until Imric return to his normal form. Let's have one person under mushroom effect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the
The
rule.
max.
So about an hour goes by as you guys are traveling, and then Emmerich, you feel all your muscles just shrink. Your clothes aren't quite as tight anymore. They go back to fitting normally.
Sweet.
So
You got all your cardio or your steps in today?
Oh man, I'm feeling it. My legs are sore. Get me on the cart.
you get on the cart and you just flat down.
Oh, I'm
Mm.
tired. I'm tired.
I will say someone else drive the car. Let me try one.
All right. Emmerich, you
Let me-
can ride the
let me
cart.
try some of
All
that.
right. Do you have just roll a? Do you have odds or evens, or do you just want to pick a random one at
Let's-
bay? A different.
Let's go odd.
Okay. Odds then, and roll me a d10 until you get an odd number. All right, 1.
There you go.
It's easy. Roll me a d4. 3. So, as you eat one of these mushrooms, you see that your skin changes color to a tree frog green with red squiggles.
Camouflage.
So,
Okay. I mean, he's already like a very dark brown skin to
Yep.
begin with.
now you're a
so-
like a bright tree frog green with red squiggles, almost like a poison dart frog.
I wonder if you taste like frog's legs.
I will burn you if you try.
This says it's permanent, but I don't like that. We'll say it's for
Permanent?
we'll say 6 hours. Your skin is a different color, and it will eventually fade back to normal.
Okay.
So an hour goes by, and you're like, and eventually 6 hours later, you will be back to normal. But are you? How long are you guys traveling for through the night, or are you resting?
What's the loop? Sorry.
My vote is to just like go at a trotting speed the entire day until the next night.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
So you just want to kind of try and push through for basically 18 hours or 16
Yeah.
hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
If the
Yeah.
horse is able to do it, I guess. It
The
starts
horse,
with
Well,
the horse,
maybe-
yeah, the horse can do
I
it if
mean-
you slow them down from like their faster speed to like a slower walking speed, like you guys. They can push through, but then they will definitely need to long rest. So they can only push
We're not-
through.
Yeah.
So basically,
We're not
we'll
doing
say that you'll make up a day. So you can get all this travel, and you'll have one more long rest and a full day of travel before you arrive where you need to arrive. So
Gotcha.
your first 8 hours goes by, and then we need exhaustion checks for, we'll say, every 2 hours instead of every hour, because you're effectively riding the horse, and the horse can get tired. But everybody go ahead and roll me Constitution saving throws, DC 10.
Haha.
Emmerich, you get 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Let's see. The others of you do not. Let me see what the horse's con is. The horse has a con of. Oh, the horse also has 1 level of exhaustion. But we'll say that the horse. No, we'll say the horse only gets them once every 2 fails because it's a magically summoned horse. So the horse right now is fine. All right. So a second after that was after 2 hours. So now after 4 hours, y'all can make the checks again. Same DC. Cool. Horse. Horse does have a level of exhaustion now.
Come on, horse.
I feel like we do not want our house to be exhausted from Mo. I think our house here should take a break.
Okay. It's basically noon right now because you guys traveled for the 8 hours through the night, and then you traveled for 4 more hours. So you guys you could long rest, which would take away that level of exhaustion. Then it would be about 10 p.m. by the time you guys would get back on, or about 8 to 9 p.m. by the time you guys got back on the road. Or you guys can try and see if the horse can recover faster. That choice is up to you.
I just don't want our horse to have more than 1 level of exhaustion.
That's fair.
Out of character, you know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Fair.
my horse needs to be able to work.
So do you want to travel at night again? Like, take a long rest, be back at 10 p.m. ish, and then keep going?
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
All right. Sounds
We can
good.
still at least try to arrive a little bit earlier than we planned.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you guys long rest you find yourself a nice cozy spot to rest for the majority of the lunchtime and afternoon, late evening hours. As you guys wake up, you actually wake up to the sound of somebody on their own horse and buggy kind of passing by. I'm just gonna move you guys over here just so you're not on the road. You do wake up to just a single person riding his horse and pulling a little buggy behind him.
Do we kill them?
Oh no, we don't need to kill them.
Why not?
There, we'll use this as the token.
Because what did they do to us?
Perhaps they did something to someone else.
Perhaps they didn't. Why do we automatically kill them? It doesn't need to be this way.
It could be this way. Are we going to talk to them, or are we just going to let them go by?
I mean, does it just look like a traitor or something?
Yep, it looks like a like a merchant.
See, if we kill them, then we can get their merchandise for free. Best price.
No.
Yeah, that's stealing though. You're gonna commit suicide because you commit a crime.
Oh.
Oh.
We don't want that now, do we? That's a big
Mm,
no-no.
stealing is wrong. You are right. But if the person is already dead, then it's not stealing anymore.
It's just reallocating funds.
So murder.
I thought
Yes, but
you,
murder is okay.
I thought you were better than this, Genevieve.
Why?
I thought this guy has done nothing to us.
I tried to kill you the first time I met you.
And I did nothing to you then too. I thought you learned from your mistake.
Well, if you guys, he sees you guys wake up, he kind of waves. If you have no intention of stopping him, then he's just gonna continue on his way with his horse and his cart behind him.
I will step up and stop. Try to stop him. And I was like,
Hmm?
sorry.
He
I was like,
po-
hey, what are you up to? What direction are you heading to?
Oh, I'm just heading through the countryside I'm a traveling merchant, just traveling the realm, seeing if I can find anyone to buy my goods or see things to trade and sell, and stopping at towns that I pass through. You guys seemed like you had some business of your own and didn't seem like the most approachable, so rather than, waking up some
When you
adventurers.
say look like not the most approachable,
Well, one of them
Genevieve is just like a little while away, just like doing like stroking her sword or something, just like while making eye contact, like menacingly.
Ah,
yeah, one of us is not that approachable, but the other two are pretty.
I mean,
Me and the other guy is pretty. We are pretty good.
yeah.
Oh, no worry.
well, nice to meet you. My name is Gideon Stonecarver. I am I'm a traveling merchant. It's all kinds of good, all kinds of wondrous goods. You see that this person is a very portly halfling with a neatly trimmed beard and some twinkling eyes. They've got colorful, finely embroidered clothing, and a backpack and cart that seem to be filled with many different items. So,
Can I see what you're
Well,
carrying?
yeah, shoot. Let's see.
yeah, absolutely. Is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Wood carver tools.
Anything that's affordable within 143 gold.
That's quite a lot of money. So you can buy quite a lot of things. But woodcarver's tools. I believe I have some. 1 second, and you see that
No
he
way.
dives. I'm just gonna use your guys' token as a smaller version for their cart because I don't feel like looking up another cart token. Yeah, his cart's like that big. It's not super huge. He's a halfling after all. He digs through, and you see that he pulls out a kit of woodcarver's tools. And says they're not brand new. They've been used. I got them in a trade. So normally new these are 1 gold, but I'll let them go for say 50 silver. No, 5 silver, not 50 silver. Sorry.
50 silver.
Yeah, that would be 5 gold. And wrong. 5 silver.
5 silver?
Yes.
Sir, I think you got yourself a deal.
He hands you over woodcarver tools. You see that all the tools are in there. They definitely look like they've been used before. They don't look like worn or shabby or anything like that, but they're definitely not brand new. You can see they're weathered. They've got some grooves where people have had their utilized them a lot. So they're
Gotcha.
definitely very basic woodcarver's tools, and you won't get like the proficiency bonus from having woodcarver's tools, but you can start doing stuff that requires the tools, and you can eventually earn
Sweet.
proficiency in them.
There's a lot of stuff I want to buy.
Well, for as far as like his stuff is concerned, you see that he's got some crystals, he's got some potions, he's got random little trinkets. He has got
Coffee.
he does have different foods and drinks and beverages. He
Coffee.
also does have just standard equipment in here. He's also open to buying things from you if there's things you wish to sell.
Oh, we got some armor too if you want to purchase. I think Genevieve is carrying all of them.
Oh, what type of armors? I don't have that much space in here, but I can certainly see what you
We
need.
have 2 shield, 1 studded leather, 1 longbow, 1 warhammer.
And I have 4 light crossbows in my inventory.
Oh my lord.
He, for space purposes, because they're easier to stack, he'll buy. You said you have 4 light crossbows?
Yes.
He will buy the 2 shields, the 4 light crossbows, and what else did you have? A longsword,
A
studded leather.
longbow and a warhammer.
And he will buy the long bow. You see that he doesn't
Wait,
have.
one sec. My brain cannot contain all of this in one thing. Give me a second. I have to delete the crossbows from my inventory.
I just keep them in note.
Let's see. So light crossbows. So you had 4 of them.
Now I have 0.
And now you have 0, and he'll buy them at half the price because they're used. So
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I got them for $0, so
yes,
it's okay.
So you'll get 50 gold pieces for the light crossbows in total, and
Okay.
you'll get 10 gold pieces for the 2 shields in total. And then he'll buy the studded leather armor since he doesn't have space for the weapons, but he does have 1 like mannequin that he can fit some armor over, and so he'll give you 22 gold pieces for the studded leather.
So okay, so those 50 for the crossbow. How much for the 2 shields?
10, 50,
50 as well?
10, 50, 10, and 22. So
Perfect.
82.
So we got 82
Uh-huh.
combined.
Yep.
82 divided by
Nice.
3 will be 27 and plus 1.
There you go.
No, wait. Yeah, 27 plus 1.
Gotcha. Who was the
It's,
plus 1?
It's basically 27 gold and 3 silver each.
Cool. 3 silver. Who wants the extra silver?
You
I
just
do.
Well,
you just gave him
just give
silver.
Genevieve
So.
the extra
Oh,
gold.
there you go.
I'll
So
just give Genevieve the extra gold.
Oh,
because
thanks.
she's carrying them.
27, 27, 28. There you go. Cool.
Does he have a bag of holding by any chance? Or any
Ooh.
similar item?
Let's see.
Something that can carry a lot of stuff but feel really lightweight.
Yeah.
Marin doesn't know what the hell a bag of holding is. He's just like, do you have something that can carry a lot of things?
He is. What's the word that I'm?
It's like
what's
a
the word I'm
really,
looking for?
really helpful backpack.
All right, so he. I would say they had a handy haversack, but that's harder to find. We'll say that he. Yeah, that's even harder to find. Kind of looks at you for a second. He goes, I don't have. I don't have a bag of holding, but I do have something that's better. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better. Actually, I have many things that are better than a bag of holding, which is kind of what it sounds like you're asking for. Something that holds many items that you can carry around with you with ease.
Yeah.
He says, okay, hold on one second. And he digs through. All of the stuff is very, very well organized. And his cart itself looks bigger on the inside than you would think. And he completely disappears into it. I mean, he's not large, but
His cart is big.
yes, it's very TARDIS-esque on the inside. And he disappears inside for a minute, and comes back out and says, "Listen, this item right here," and you see that he's holding folded up in his hand, is a silk cloth in the shape of a handkerchief. And he goes, "This can turn into the the best storage device you could ever ask for. And he flips it out like a frisbee until it lands on the ground, and you see that about that bigger, a little bit bigger than that, just a hole appears.
It's a portable hole.
It is a portable hole.
I actually don't
I
know what
love me a
portable hole
portable.
does.
Me neither.
It's like a less convenient bag of holding. Like it'll serve our purposes.
It will. Here, I will. There you go. That's what it does. Basically, it's 6 feet across, 10 feet deep. The cylindrical space inside exists on a different plane, and it can't make different passages, but you can get in and out of it only by climbing in and out of it. Use an action to open and close it. You fold it up and put it in your pocket. You can hide in it for a while, and it has the same thing that if you open it inside, put it inside a bag of holding or handy haversack or similar, it blows both of them up and opens a gate to the astral plane.
But it doesn't blow his card up when he. Never mind.
No, because he doesn't open it inside of anything else, and he has it folded inside of his cart, so it's closed when it's in his cart. Yeah, he opened it. He whipped it out on the ground and like threw it out there like a frisbee. And you guys can investigate it and look in there, and you can see that it fulfills all of the things that it says it will fulfill.
Other than the climbing part, I think we can fit our card in there.
You could literally fit everything in there.
Nice.
How much do you charge for this?
Well, you see, it's not cheap, but I would be willing to make a deal if you cannot afford it.
You know how much money I have?
I don't know how much money you have.
Oh, I told him that anything that you can offer by 143,
Oh.
like 140 something, and then
Oh,
later we make some money out of.
you know, that's fair. As a person with a short-term memory, sometimes I forgot that's what you told me.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was like, in character, that makes sense.
Yes,
I have
yes.
170 gold, so that's how much I have.
So, typically I sell this for about 1,000 gold pieces, but if you would be willing to draw 1 to 3 cards from my fun little card deck here, I would sell it to you for 50 gold pieces.
Okay, Esther, Ginger, whoever the hell I am, wants the chaos of doing this. So I don't know if I have a good excuse for Jean to want to do this, but I want to do this.
What was the original price again?
1,000 gold pieces.
1,000?
It's a
Oh.
portable haul. It's a rare item.
Well, shit, let's draw some cards.
You have to draw. He wants you to draw 1 each.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sign me up. I'm sign me up. I don't even care if I get a hole out of this. I just want to draw the chaos cards.
You see that when he pulls it out, instead of it just being a small deck of 22,
Mm-hmm.
there's
Mhm.
actually a deck of 66.
Many deck of many things.
Many more things.
Mm-hmm. Here's the fun art for it, though. Well, and he kind of looks at you with the twinkle in his eye, gets a little bit bigger. Well, if you all agree, 100 gold pieces, and you each draw 1 card, and this hole will be
I
yours.
thought you said 50. I thought you said 50.
No, I said 100.
Nah, you said 50.
No, I said 100.
I'm gonna roll a persuasion check on Alex to say it was only 50.
I said it's normally 1,000, and he would sell it for 100 if you each drew a card from the deck.
Okay.
You can certainly try and persuade him down, and he might adjust his deal to see if you would draw more than 1 card each. That's also a possibility. You're more than welcome to do that.
I'm not trying to risk this chance.
Can I intimidate him down?
This man has magic items.
He has a
Magic
card.
items.
I'm not good at persuasion, so
You can-
Oh no.
You can certainly try and scare him down. See what happens.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Oh god.
Nope.
I pray for
Oh,
pray for
23.
everything.
I keep getting it like the rolls that are showing up on the like the
Yeah,
roll on
animation.
Mm-hmm.
the
It is
animation are
different,
very
yeah.
different. And yeah.
He looks a little
I'm just
scared.
gonna be like, no, you said 50.
He looks a little scared and he goes, well, how about we meet in the middle and we say 75 and you draw 2 cards and everybody else draws 1.
Oh, that's a bad deal, but I want to do it anyway.
No,
It's
don't
not
do
worth saving. It's not worth saving 25 gold for potentially dying, but like, I want to do it.
That's-
Personally, I want to do it. Just don't want to push like out of character. Yes, I want to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. Again, I don't feel like I have a good excuse for Jean to want to
Wait.
do this, but
So
I do.
you're saying we're taking the deal that lowers it by 25 gold, but you draw 2 cards and both draw 1 cards? That adds an extra card.
Or anybody could draw 2 cards and the other 2 draw 1.
Let's just stick with 103 cards.
Fine,
I
100.
Okay.
pull out my 100 gold and I put it on the ground in front of us.
Yep.
And be like, here's the money.
Okay.
If we make a deal,
Yes.
we can draw the card.
Absolutely. I will not collect the funds or provide the item so all the cards have been drawn, and then at that point we will complete the deal. So I will leave your money over there in its safe little structure. So who wants to draw a card first?
I'll do it.
All right, roll me a D100 because if you roll 67 or above, you roll again. So just give me a D100.
76. Sorry, 71.
Roll again.
Oh,
Oh.
anything over 60.
Yeah, 67 or above, you just roll again.
47.
Okay. So you draw from the deck. I wonder if there's actual art for it. Hold on. I don't know if there probably is somewhere, but if I find it later, I will provide it to you. But you drew the Sage card, which is number 47. Let me see. Oh, okay. Okay. They changed the name of it. That's why. So let me go to this one. And it is actually now. Where did it go? Okay. So they changed the name and they didn't clarify that. So you drew the Sage, which is also known as the Vizier card. And you'll want to write this down. At any time you choose within 1 year of drawing this card, you can ask a question in meditation and mentally receive a truthful answer to that question. Besides information, the answer helps you solve a puzzling problem or other dilemma. In other words, the knowledge comes with wisdom on how to apply it.
Oh.
So write it down as Vizier/Sage, because that will help me remember where it is. Yeah, because they changed the name and I don't know why they didn't say it. And
One question.
Yep,
wisdom support.
Yep, I posted it in the chat. So you, did it go to GM chat?
No, I see
Okay,
it.
cool. Yeah,
Wait,
I would just
is
copy that into your notes just like that, or just write that you have the Vizier card, Vizier/Sage card. I can always find it.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, that seems very helpful. Gaining more knowledge is always good. They spread out. The other 65 cards are still there. Who wants to draw a second?
I'll do.
All right, give me a D100, and if that same number rolls again, we will
Right.
just ignore it. Reroll at 69. Reroll.
Oh my.
Okay, 30. I think I know what this one is without even reading it. Oh man. As you draw this card out, a very large lance appears on it. And as you kind of look at it, you see that a bright red flash just fills the area all around you, and the lance itself seems to come out of the card and come to life, and then stabs you directly through the heart and pins you to this stone wall over here. But as you're standing there and you're all looking, there's no blood coming from Genevieve. You're not feeling this pain. You're actually feeling like you're getting
just chilling.
stronger. You're feeling like you're getting stronger. And the lance is absorbed into your person, and all of your ability scores increase by 1.
What?
Every single one of your ability scores increases by 1.
Do you have any that's already 20?
No.
And and now you do see, however, wherever you want it to appear on your person, you now have a permanent tattoo of a lance. As a reminder.
Where's a cool place to have a lance tattoo?
What tattoo? Sorry.
A lance.
A tattoo? Yeah, a tattoo of a
Lance?
lance.
Oh, a lens, like a weapon lens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, one more. All right, Emmerich.
Okay.
We're gonna get the bad one.
That was, I mean, like, okay, that just happened. Okay. Okay.
37. Huh. Okay.
Huh.
As you draw from the deck, oh, that's funny. As you draw it from the deck, you kind of look at it for a minute because it's a very weird picture. It's very much an ooze, a gelatinous ooze, and as the card comes to life, you are engulfed by this gelatinous ooze immediately.
Huh.
And now you are in combat with an ooze. Everybody roll me initiative.
Oh.
We're gonna fight some Jello. We're
Here,
gonna
I'll move
fight
it so you can
some
click on your
Jell-O
thing. There you go.
now.
Cool.
What?
Oh my god, it has a -4 to initiative?
Yeah, it does.
Guys, this is not dexterous.
You are immediately engulfed, however. So,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Acid damage?
let's see. Okay, so yes, at the start of each of the cube's turn. All right, so you can't breathe currently either, and you're taking damage. Marin, it is your turn. You see.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That was. Oh God. He's in. How big is the cube? Is how big? 10 feet by 10
the
feet?
cube is
Okay.
a large creature, yes, and it is completely engulfed Emmerich.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
That's the. Oh God, there's so much things. So many things. Scorching ray at second level.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. Yeah, it's not a high AC. It's 6. Has an AC of 6, so you'll probably hit.
Wait, is this 3 ray?
Yep, 3 rays.
22, 21, 29 fire
20
damage.
29 damage. Okay. Make sure it doesn't have resistance to that stuff. It does not. Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
Sorry, is what? Damn the music. Is where we are?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So Genevieve just yelling to the merchant this entire time.
Well, yeah. So, the lance pinned her against the wall. It flung her back and pinned her into the back there. And so, Gideon Stonecarver, the halfling's just kind of looking, and you see them start to collect their money coin by coin, just watching what's happening. Doesn't look like they're trying. It doesn't look like they're trying to run or anything. It just looks like the deal has now been fulfilled, so they're collecting their half of the deal.
I was like, I yell back and like, hey, if you have a night vision goggle, I will take that for however money you charge for. as I send
oh,
In the middle of combat.
all right, let me collect this and I'll take a gander.
yeah, take your money.
Please survive, I guess. All right. So at the beginning of its turn,
Oh, sorry, I guess I'm gonna send my bird down and
Oh,
see
yeah.
if I can.
go ahead. Yep, do it.
Just I guess. Let me open the panel. Tuna. Is that what I'm naming a bird? Yes. Palin.
14 for 10
14 hits.
damage. Yeah, it does.
Does if I slash it or any like if he slash it, does it like cut and open
It does not.
or it moves back?
It
Okay.
it reseals itself closed. This is one that can only seem to be escaped from the inside, or the ooze itself is destroyed from the outside. So, or someone could try and jump in and push him out if it can fill the space enough to get him out. But it is the cube's turn. At the beginning of the cube turn, since it has you inside, you are restrained, you cannot breathe, and you take, oh my goodness, 25 acid damage
Boy,
being inside of it.
Wait.
Yeah,
a lot of sixes.
yeah. You're engulfed by acid right now. So you
Can I probably can't talk, can I?
You are restrained and you cannot breathe. What are you trying to do?
If I like cast verbal components.
We'll say you can do it one time because you'll have the air that you would have had from before when you were breathing. You just won't be able to
Okay,
take in
well-
new air.
I'm not gonna do anything there. Anyways, I'm almost dead.
All right. On your turn, you can try to escape.
Yeah.
Genevieve, it is your turn.
I would like to attack the Jello.
Okay, go for it.
I'm no longer actually pinned to this, right?
No,
But
no,
the-
it dissolved into you.
it dissolved into my cool tattoo now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna run up and I think I'm gonna long sword it with two hands.
Okay. 14 definitely hits. And are you doing any smites before with a bonus action and any divine smites?
I mean, I don't want Imric to be in a gelatinous cube dying.
None of the damage that you
So-
do to the cube will hit Emmerich, so Emmerich is safe from any outside
Yeah,
damage.
I guess I'll do a smite.
Okay.
Just a regular old level 1 smite.
All right, so
How many extra these whatevers is
it
that?
would
1d8?
it would
2d8?
be 2d8s. Yeah, so you did 5
Ooh.
damage with that plus 12, so 17. Okay.
And then I'm gonna get Hawk to bird is the word.
Okay.
Or
I don't know whether I'm supposed to be here or here for adjacent to the cube, but you know,
It's fine. Yeah.
wherever I need to be.
And right
the bird
now,
is the word.
it's considered flank, so its AC is 4.
Oh boy,
Can you hit a 4?
bird! If you can't do this,
No.
well, that's a nat 1.
It hits it, and it hits it, but the acid is too strong where the claws, he rips them out very quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. All right.
Come on, you had a +6 and you couldn't hit it.
All you had to do
Stupid
was not
Hawk.
roll a 1. Imric,
I know.
you are inside. You can try to escape by using an action to make a DC 12 strength check, or you can do something
Yeah.
else.
what? Is it an action to eat a mushroom or is it a bonus action?
I'll say it's a bonus action.
Okay. Can I eat a mushroom?
Sure, roll me a d10. Because because you're pinned, you don't know which one you're grabbing. You're just reaching in and grabbing.
Gotcha.
And that's hilariously the same exact one as you ate last time. But now you have to roll me a d100, and the low 50 is enlarged and the high 50 is reduced. So 1 to 50 is enlarged.
Oh no.
Ah!
You shrink down to be even smaller now.
You're just a little guy.
You reduced
Does
yourself.
The,
Here,
does the gel wrap around him though?
It is still wrapped around him. Now he's just this big.
Well, that's not good, guys.
You also now have a disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws because you're reduced. So
That's not good, guys.
Oh, I think I have. Okay.
I can hear and understand. Yeah, no, wow.
there's just bad luck on that.
Okay, I'm really trying to think of something to do. Can I? Ah, shit. I'm gonna try to escape. I'm gonna try it.
All right. Well, now that you're small, it's a disadvantage strength check, DC 12.
Just like, okay.
You struggle so close. It's just a tiny guy. You swim to the edge of it, but you can't quite break out of it yet. So,
Goodbye, guys.
Marin.
Okay. I summon Ahi with my action. I guess I can try to do like at a fair distance that it won't
Yeah.
fuck all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, you can summon him like on the edge. I play it as if you're gonna summon him in there, your own teammates don't take damage from your summoning location. So.
okay, I just like he busts like a radiant, like he busts like a 5 foot
Oh yeah.
diameter sphere.
Yeah.
So it's actually just near here. I'm gonna forgo my movement and bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come near. You say he's at the edge.
He's
so I just
he's
come
swimming.
here.
You'll have to go inside of the ooze to get to physically grab him to teleport if that's what you're trying to do.
Oh.
If that is your
Okay.
plan.
Can I use my bonus action to do that? Can I reach him from without going into the cube completely?
We'll say that you have to go completely in, but you can reach him and you can, if you're commanding him, because he basically acts for free, I think, on his turn, right? He does the stuff that you just tell him to do. So you'd have to get completely in the cube because he's small now, so you have to get in there and find him because he's dissolving. But then you can grab him once you're inside.
Alright, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Strength check.
To get inside of him or to grab onto him?
Grab onto Imric and see maybe I can pull him out and maybe get teleported away.
I'll say that if you go in there, if you pass the dex save to get in there and be able to grab him, you'll be able to just teleport out from inside of the cube. You won't have to pull him out. You can just teleport out from inside of the cube.
Okay.
So, but it's a DC 12 dex save from your wildfire spirit to get in and grab him. Otherwise, you'll take the damage.
Oh, the
So.
wildfire spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me pull him up. Where's wildfire spirit? Wildfire spirit. That's 4. I just want to roll d20 plus 2.
Yeah, he probably has proficiency in the save, if I had to guess.
8. That's an 8.
An 8. So that does not pass the save. So you can get in and grab him, but you will take the damage. Your fire spirit will take the damage.
Ooh.
So it takes 8 acid damage as you are engulfed in there. It's considered restrained, but your teleport would break a restraint anyway. So your wildfire spirit can fly in, burning his way in, taking the acid damage, and come into physical contact with Imric.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that would take both my action and
Okay, cool.
the fire
And
spirit
then
action for now.
when it comes back around on your turn, and so here's what we'll do for this one, because technically now when it's the gelatinous cube's turn, the cube does damage to all creatures inside of it, and we'll split this damage between the two of you, the two that are in there, and rather than all just going towards one, because it's the cube's turn now. Try to escape, can't breathe. at the start of each of the cube's turn. So this damage will split between the two that are inside of it, and then it's gonna try and run away slowly. Oh Jesus! 23 split in
Jesus.
half. So one of you takes 12 damage, one of you takes 11 damage.
I will
Can I
take the
take
12.
the 12? Oh, no, I want to take the 12.
Okay.
You
Sure.
don't want to take the 11?
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
How about your
I'm
wildfire
unconscious
spirit?
either way.
He is alive either way, so Imrik's taking 12.
Okay.
I
How
take
much? Because he took the 8 damage from when he went in there, and now he has 11, so he has 19 total damage. How much
12. So
HP?
he has 6 hit point left.
Ooh, what he has 25 HP total.
Yeah,
That
it's
is a
my level times something.
That is a
That's fine.
spicy bird. I am here for it. 25, 6. Cool. All right. And then it's gonna use a pseudopod and just try and hit the things closest to it. And so it's gonna try and smack you, Marin, because you're right there with a pseudopod attack. Because it can only reach her 5 feet. Oh my goodness.
So 16 damage.
A natural 20 plus 4 for a total of 16 acid damage. Yes. And that is the cube's turn. Yeah, cube's just gonna do that. Genevieve, I think you're like right here because you had to run in to attack it.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, did I hear that someone was down?
You can see inside a
No.
much smaller version of Imric is swimming inside or floating inside of this cube.
Can I like I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge of what Jello is like to try to see like if I think a good smite might be worth it. Like just killing it versus
You would
trying to help him out.
imagine. You can see from sitting there when he just took that damage that as this thing lives, you can see that it is burning the things inside of it and dissolving them. So you would imagine that killing it is one way to stop it, somehow getting them out of there is another way to stop it. Whatever is fastest and easiest and most efficient. It's your choice.
I'm gonna do the try to bonk it out and kill it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a smart plan, but
All right.
I don't know if you're still stuck in there. There's not a whole lot I can do if I fail at getting you out. So we're gonna go with an attack.
Okay.
Two-handed. Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the right button.
15 does hit.
And
for-
I'm a smite.
Okay.
Pew.
It's looking pretty bad.
I'm gonna have my hawk do its hawk thing.
Do it.
Don't
Do
roll
the
a 1
hawk
this
thing.
time, you idiot.
Yeah. It's just got to beat a 4. Total.
It really wanted to make up for that one.
Yeah, it did.
Last time?
Jesus. So.
I don't know what all of these rolls are.
I don't know why. That's weird that it did it like that. But that says 4 plus and that's 7. I don't know why I did it like that. Anyway, it should be 1 plus 4. I don't know. We're just gonna say it's more than 12 anyway, which is how much HP I had left. So
We're just gonna say greater than 12, good enough.
yeah. You see, as you slash into it, it just dissolves to the ground, and we'll finish out the turn order. Imric, roll me a death save in secret.
How do I roll in secret?
You can just click on the little dice
Wow.
button and click on GM roll, and then just click on D20. All right. You guys see Imric struggling to wake up. They are not having a good time, but since we're at the top of the turn order now, Imric is still down. So, you see that Gideon will run over and actually pour a health potion in your mouth because he doesn't like his goods killing
Aw.
people. So you get 9 HP back as they run
You know,
over. And
I like this mildly shifter trader that we found in the woods.
so you get 9 HP. Yes, I'm so sorry.
Dang.
I did not mean for my items to cause you harm and grievance, but you are stronger than I gave you credit for, than I initially thought.
He's been working out.
The fuck was that?
Also, you're very small. What happened?
Forget about being small. Why did you fucking tell us that there's a fucking cube in the fucking slime in the deck?
I've never looked at the cards. There were just 66 of them, and they're
You've
magical.
never looked at the cards.
No.
You had these cards. You play this game. Oh, draw the cards. Let's see what happens. You're saying you've never seen the cards before?
No, I haven't. They're a
The
magical deck of
fuck
cards.
are you talking about, man?
They're a magical deck of cards that I make deals with people because it's fun.
Oh my god, I want to beat the shit out of you right now.
All right, little man, calm down.
Ah,
I'm a,
why am I so small?
I'm a halfling, and you're half my size. Does that make you a quarterling?
Wait until I get bigger. Just wait. Just wait.
This is especially amusing, just imagining just this little guy.
Oh
Just
my
wait,
god.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna storm off with my small legs.
I asked Genevieve to pick you up and put you back into the healing spirit.
Pick him up and hold him over here.
Gladly.
Um,
Gladly.
You can roll, since that lasts for a whole minute, you can just roll 20 d6s because that, or 16 more d6s because you've already rolled 4 of them. So, and that'll do your total amount of healing that you can pass around, which
Wait,
for
so
healing
the
spirit,
16 more?
yeah, 16 more d6s.
Okay.
Just makes it easier than you having to click it 10 times. So, there you
Here's
go.
12.
Okay.
Plus you say 6, so there's 8 total, and 14, and that. So that's 7 plus 30.
It's more than enough to fully
47.
heal.
I need 21 to heal up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you guys take damage?
No, it was just you and
I
the
did.
wildfire spirit. Oh yeah, so you have a grand total of 30, 40, 55. So if he takes 21, there's 24
55.
left. So yeah, it's a minute-long healing spell that does. If you do it for the full 10 rounds, it gives you
That's sick,
20
dude.
d6s.
Yeah, we did that in battles before, and everyone just hop over it and just do like a.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Because
lord.
it's a bonus action to heal you or someone else, 2d6 per turn. So you can do that while still casting like cantrips and other non-concentration stuff as a druid. It's pretty helpful. So,
So good. Oh my.
yep, it's basically a potion for free every round for 10 rounds.
Oh yeah, man.
I was looking through and I don't have any dark vision goggles, unfortunately. I have regular goggles that will just protect you from dirt for like 3 silver if you want those. They're pretty fancy looking, but they won't help you see in the dark any.
You got something glowy, maybe?
I can sell you a lantern with some oil.
Is it a do they last long? Do they
Each
last really, really long?
each thing of oil lasts about an hour.
Okay, I was looking for the magic item.
Oh, no, I don't have. Let me see.
I think it's called the lantern of something, and I don't remember.
Well, I have this. I think I know what you're looking for. Let me find it here real quick. Oops. I think you're looking for like the Everbright lantern
Yeah.
or something like that. Well, I do have this lantern, and he holds it up. It's the Everbright lantern. You can use it for. It's not fully infused with magic yet. It needs a little bit more work, but you can use it for about 6 hours of light a day before it fades out. It's not a full continuous yet, but if you found a wizard, I'm sure they could finish the enchantment for a relatively cheap price. But you can use it for 6 hours a day, non-stop, or at different points throughout the day for 6 hours.
Okay. How
So,
much would it cost?
He does the math. He looks on it. Because it would normally be pretty expensive for the whole thing, and it's not quite done. We'll say it's a quarter of the cost. So we'll say 2.5 gold pieces, because it would normally be about 10 gold complete. So
Okay. And I will happily pick up.
okay, so you have an ever bright lantern. Just put a little note under it that it's got 6 hours of light daily until you get it finished.
Okay.
So,
And I will hang it on the top of the cart.
yeah.
Oh
Collects
yeah.
collects his gold. Is there anything else I can do for you folks?
You good? I mean, I'm good.
How about you, sir? Do you wish to buy anything else from my goods? He yells to you, Imric.
I'm just giving this man a death glare.
All right. And you, madam?
Um, I I think everything that I would have wanted has already been asked for. Um, I think I am okay.
All right. Well, I'll be seeing you all again. Maybe, hopefully. And he continues on his way until he travels off the path.
Well, I was gonna sell him the mushroom field information, but yeah.
I cannot believe some people. I mean, that was. What was that, guys? What was that? Why is
That's
there
why
a slime in a card deck? I mean, thankfully I'm okay, but I could have died.
I pick up the portable hole. I give it to him, to Imrek, and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. We can keep this, I guess."
Was it worth it, Baron?
I mean, you didn't die, so I think it is worth it.
No, you're right, but
We had a little bit of fun. We've been balled and stuck in a cave for the past like 2 days. At least we get to do something. I'm sorry that you almost died, but at least we got to do something today.
That was scary, Genevieve. I've never been inside of a cube burning alive from acid before, you know? I'm a little bit shaked up. I don't know, has that happened to you?
No, but I have been tortured to my last breath before, so you know.
That it's a first time experience for me. But
You
oh
never
my
forget your
god.
first pat on the head.
I don't want that to happen again. Let that be the first and the last. Oh, but I don't know. I'm okay now. That healing really worked, man. Thank you.
Do you want to keep the portable hole?
Yeah, you guys do have a portable hole now.
Guys, this is just a great game of collecting cool stuff, and I don't care about any other aspect of this game anymore.
Uh, do I want? I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Well, dinner's on you then.
Oh
pay for it.
yeah. I could. I mean, do we want to? I could give you 33 gold or 50. It's good. We can split it up.
We can go from here. And if I run out of money, we need to buy something else.
Yeah, just
share.
call me if you need to buy something.
Yep. Telepathically.
All right.
Money.
So you guys had just woken up too. So that was your evening wake up, Imric, to get jacked up. So you guys have your dinner as you prepare for your travel, and Imric, you eventually feel your body return back to its normal size. You don't feel as
Okay.
weak anymore.
Cool. We're good. We're doing good, guys.
All right. Are you traveling through the night again to then? Because then you'll get there about this time tomorrow.
I think that's the goal.
Okay.
Yeah. At least now we can see.
All right. Yeah. All right. As you guys begin your travel, give me a 1d100.
1D. That's Genevieve.
Oh, c'est moi. Uh, 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 uh.
Well,
All right. As you guys travel through the evening, it's a relatively calm evening, but you do see that there's a lot more wildlife in this part of your travels than what you have seen so far. I'm going to turn the light down just a little bit. It's just a little bit dimmer. Show you in the evening time. Not dark, dark, but enough where you can still see your map. But you guys, travel through the night. I'm actually going to get a screenshot of this real quick, and I will just put it in our Discord chat first, and I'll throw it in the other one later. You guys see that there are more animals than what you have seen in a very long time. It's a very lively evening. As you kind of follow the animals, they all kind of track you to this same place, this spring. That's kind of
very cute.
wow.
It is emitting water, and there are lots of. You can tell it's a very magical thing. Here, I'm just gonna do this. Bam. Show. Now it's in the Roll20 too. But as you kind of approach the spring, you feel, well, all of you have magic from different sources, but you feel that there is definitely magic emanating from this spring. And it seems like it is just a boon of a spring. It seems like it would recharge you, could maybe grant you some other magical benefits or changes. Or
if we don't get cool shit from the magic stuff, then I'm not in. We're collecting cool magic shit now.
Well,
let's check it out.
okay. You go up to the spring and you see that there's literally like fey magic sparkles kind of just emanating from it. And the animals kind of see you and they kind of nod and just go back to hanging out and enjoying the spring.
Whoa.
Do you do anything with the spring? They're drinking from it.
Oh, okay. How is our fake creature react to the spring?
They dive in and start to. Buddy starts to lap at it and drink it, and the two hawks kind of bird bath themselves, and the horse goes up and enjoys himself with the water too.
Well, shoot, if Buddy likes it. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take a sip, maybe?
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go take a bath, and I was like, okay, I guess no.
You can do that too. It's big enough that you can definitely bathe in it too if you wanted to.
Bath water.
Go ahead and whoever interacts with the water, roll me a d12. 2, 9. Are you interacting with the water, Geneviève?
Oh, I would like to interact with the water.
All right.
Oh,
1.
I hope 1 is the best option. 1 usually is the best option, right, guys?
As you touch and interact with the water, Geneviève, you feel encouraged and blessed in a sense, and you are under the effects of the blessed spell for 1 hour. Marin, as you kind of interact with the water, bathe in it, drink it, however you wish to interact with it, you get covered with a glowing coat of golden feathers. When you're not wearing armor, you gain a +1 bonus to your AC that lasts for 4 days. So if you don't wear armor, you basically get feather armor that gives you a +1 to AC for 4 days.
Wow.
And it is gold and it's feather.
It's golden feathery armor for 4 days. It gives you a +1. And Imric with your 9.
Okay, dude.
You always because you roll the funniest things.
Okay.
So the voice in your head from the creature that you met a while ago kind of
shit.
laughs and chuckles, and you guys see it before Imric sees it. But Imric, all of a sudden, you can see in all directions all around you, and you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, Jesus, for 4 days. But
Whoa.
that's because the other two of you who are looking at Imric, and all the animals kind of look at you quizzically for a minute. You grow 3 additional eye stalks that come off of your head.
Whoa.
So you now have 3 eye stalks that last for 4 days, but you do have advantage on perception checks that whole time.
Huh.
This table's got weird stuff on it, man.
Cool.
And if you want something that lasts for more than an hour, Jean, you can roll again if you want. That's up to you. Or if you're okay not weird stuff or stuff happening to you. Choice is yours.
Oh, I would much prefer weird stuff happen to me than temporary good stuff. So let's roll again.
Right, we'll roll. We'll see what happens. 4.
Is it all of us or?
No, this one's... Well, it gives you the benefit of greater restoration, and as a side effect, your skin, hair, and eyes become a shimmering golden color for 1 day.
Yay.
So now you look like a very...
Oh, man.
You look like the antithesis of everything evil. You look super holy in all ways.
Damn.
Hashtag blessed, hashtag holy.
Hashtag blessed and holy. So, yeah, you have golden feather armor for 4 days. You have 3 eye stalks for 4 days. And you are golden hair, skin, and eyes for a day. But as you travel through the night, you do break the day and meet the day very close to Willand. And as you travel through the remainder of the day unopposed, you will get to the outside of Willand by about 7 p.m. Now you can either try and push through and risk exhaustion getting in there, or you can camp for the night and approach the city in the morning with fresh legs and fresh thoughts.
Ooh.
I would like to cast use my thing to see if I'm within 1,000 feet of my target.
Okay.
I know I won't be, but one of these times,
It will happen.
yeah.
You don't feel like a direct ping, but you do feel a very faint essence like you're a lot closer than you were the past few days. Like you have caught the very tail end of a trail, or the very beginnings of a trail. So
It's like my spidey sense. Anyway.
it's like you know that you're getting close enough where you can start to ping it, but you would imagine, since you know from what you've been told they went into Willand and you're still a few hours outside of it, but you can see it off in the distance, that they're likely there. At least this is
Nice.
indicating that something of them or theirs or themselves are there. So.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to spend a few more hours traveling and try to get to the town at night?
Yeah, but I'm curious. What do you mean by eye stalks?
You know what a beholder looks like with eye stalks?
That's what you mean?
That's what I mean.
Oh my.
So there's a night
Oh
boss.
my.
This is out of character, but I just want you guys to imagine a guy with beholder eye stalks and a golden gal walking
Aw,
up to the
yeah.
city in the middle of the night,
And a,
Aw,
and that
yeah.
not being creepy.
and a
That's
guy
all I
with
got.
golden feather armor.
I am
Oh, yeah, and
wearing
then-
other armor, so
If you're unless you're wearing other armor, then they kind of fade. They'll be there, but they'll only show if you take the armor off. So if you're wearing armor, they're kind of suppressed. If you're not wearing armor, they show themselves.
that is the Feywild. I seen everything.
Uh-huh.
If we're gonna keep going for a few hours, then I can try to cast Long Strider on the horse, and he get additional 10 feet of movement, which is not a lot, but still a little bit.
Something is something. Oh yeah. I think we should keep moving.
All right. Everybody, go ahead. If you're gonna push your way into the city for the night, roll me Constitution saving throws.
I'm gonna roll Constitution saving throw.
That's not bad.
I can't wait until I have auras, and then this will be so much easier for us to
Yeah.
do this.
Marin, you have 1 level of exhaustion, as the DC is 10. Let me roll one for the horse. I know it has a +2, so I'll just roll a d20. It is not exhausted. You just arrive with a level of exhaustion to the gates of Willand, and you see that there is only 1 guard on duty this evening, as it doesn't look like there wasn't anyone that was passing in ahead of you, and there's nobody behind you. And he kind of holds up his hand and leans just kind of a javelin across the way to kind of block the path, and says, "How can I help you arriving this late at night? What business do you have here in Willand?"
Oh, give me a second.
Okay. So which one of our widow want to walk up and talk? Where do we come from?
I'm gonna say that that's me being smart enough to not say I'm here to try and kill somebody.
That's probably a good
Um,
idea.
I'm gonna say that a natural 20 wisdom save tells me that I shouldn't say that. But why else are we here, guys?
Just we're traveling.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very very common for towns to move, right? Wasn't that what the guy said? We can be part of that.
We have been traveling, and it has been a while since we have seen a town, and so we saw it down and was like, oh, good, maybe we can sleep there for the night. Smiley face.
We've been sleeping on hard grounds and in tents for the past like 4 days, and but something nice will be really helpful at the moment.
Well,
And like it has been really weird outside. There was some really insane weather, and we almost died in a cube. And
Somewhere, yeah, it rains and it makes us look weird.
well, may I recommend the Filthy Xylophone Bar and Tavern?
the filthy xylophone. Why is the xylophone filthy?
I don't know. Because they didn't clean it, I guess.
Why it shouldn't be dirty? And I guess. Oh God. Okay, I'm not gonna overthink this.
Well, it's in there. Follow the road for about 5 minutes, and then turn left where you see the fork in the middle of town, or at the beginning of town, sorry, and you will eventually see hanging from the outside of a building what looks like a xylophone swinging. That is the Filthy Xylophone.
Oh, merci, gentilhomme.
As
He nods. Keep out of trouble.
As we're heading to the town, can I walk off the car? Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say I'm bringing out my thing and I'm trying to look for pings. I'm radar with my find person.
Okay.
Sir, officer,
Mm.
have you in the past few days have you seen an orc? He's an orc, right?
Grazrenew? Yeah,
Yeah.
he is orcish. Yes.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if he was orc or half orc.
Half orc.
I think he's half orc, but we'll just say he's orcish for clarification, so it covers both. Just in case, because I don't have it up in my notes. There have been a few elves, a few orcish folk, some gnomes and halflings. This place has been decently traveled the past few days, so yes to your question.
Thank you. I think we're looking for our friend, so if he's passed by, it will be great if you let us know.
Sure, if I see another orcish person and you come and ask me about it, I will happily tell you. But I would say ask around in town tomorrow is probably your best bet.
Thank you, sir. Please have a good night.
Will do. Don't cause trouble. I don't want to do any more work than I have to.
It's very
very fair.
So he directs you towards the filthy xylophone, where you guys can stable your horse outside and go in. And if you're looking for rooms, because at this point it is like 1, 2 in the morning, so there is no more food service being offered. There's nobody really down in the bar or anything. It seems to be very quiet. The only person that's working seems to be like the night manager, who is mainly just cleaning, keeping the place prepped and ready for the next day's worth of business, and doing the books overnight to make sure that everything's balanced where it needs to be. Looks up. You looking for rooms? 1, 2, 3. It's a very old looking dwarven person with a beard that goes down to their knees that they flip over their shoulder plenty of times, with an eye patch and for some reason a top hat that doesn't at all fit their outfit, but they like top hats, so here we are.
Top hats fit every outfit. I don't know what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3 rooms. What you looking for?
Oh.
I mean, like, we have been sleeping on the ground next to each other for the past few days. I feel like, how much bed is in a room?
There's 2 beds to a room, but we can put a third in there if you need, or you can get the room that has bunk beds and a single bed.
As long as we have enough space to sleep, I feel like 1 room is okay. But that's just me.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just give me somewhere to lay down.
So the
Yeah. I'm
so tired.
So the bunk bed and the single bedroom, I got it. All right, that'll be 3 silver for you. Since it's just the bed for the night, there's no meals and nothing included. You can figure that out with the day manager tomorrow morning. So, 3 silver.
Silvery.
Yep, 3 silver, and you got your guys selves a place where you can successfully long rest, and then you guys, the long rest will be completed. You will have no, you won't have to do perception checks or anything because you are in a secured building overnight. But we will end the session here, and then I'll stop the recording and I'll tell you a little bit about stuff for the town for next time. So, until next time.